So what is your opinion about those keto urine strips?
Yeah, I don't like them and I don't recommend them. I know they're cheap, but just like save the 20 bucks or whatever they are and use that to go towards a blood ketone meter. I think that's your best bet.
And I have a video. I need to, if you go to chantelrayway.com/keto meter, I have a video of me doing it because I bought one. Yeah, but I did it not through I just did it from doing fasting. So it was from fasting for an extended period of time. And it was funny because I had a doctor on the show and we did it. He actually came to my house. And the cool thing is, was that he had just had a fruit smoothie and I tested his blood ketones and they were still really good. Just because he does a lot of intermittent fasting and for the most part eats a really high fat, diet with very little carbs.
Yeah, I mean, I've been keto now for 2 years consistently, and I can eat carbs and stay in ketosis pretty easily. So if I want them, and that kind of happens as you become more keto adapted for sure. And including the fasting helps, of course. But I mean, a lot of people get into ketosis just overnight when they haven't eaten for 12 hours. It could be that easy, but I just prefer it. And I see it work a lot better if you take that route of getting into ketosis first. And then what's cool about that is then when you are eating, so during your feasting times, if you're a faster, during those times when you're eating, you stay in a ketogenic diet as well. So you keep those meals keto when you are eating.
So have you done the keto where you've tried to do the urine strips and tried to do the blood meter at the same time?
I never have because I don't want to waste my money on some keto urine strips because what the thing is, that is testing acetone, which eventually you will no longer secrete it as you get into, you no longer expel it as you get into further into ketosis. So they become inaccurate very quickly. And it's just, within a couple weeks, you're not going to get a good reading. It's actually going to give a false negative, which you don't want that. You want to know that you're actually in ketosis. So just go with the blood meter. I mean, the cool thing is because there's a lot more competition now, the blood meters are pretty inexpensive now too, as are the test strips. Back when I started 2 years ago, they were like $4 a strip, and now they're down to like $1 a strip. So it's worth it, I think, to get that. And you don't have to test every single day or multiple times.
And how often would you say you're testing?
I don't test anymore because I just know I've done it long enough that I know what it feels like when I'm in ketosis and I know what it feels like when I'm not. And I don't like that feeling. So I try to stay in ketosis as much as possible, but there have been occasions, but I recommend at the beginning when you are getting into ketosis testing, I'd say like 3 times a week, maybe like every other day, something like that, until you start producing ketones and you start feeling what it feels like, the differences that you're finding. And then you can go down to maybe once a week or so, just to make sure you're still doing everything for your body, like what your body wants and needs to stay in ketosis. Yeah.